Happy Wednesday, everybody. So it's time for the midweek review. So if you're new to this channel, every week we go through the 28 Forex currency pairs that we trade here at Allen FX. And we see what a good job we did on Sunday predicting where price would go. We review a little bit about the trades that we've already taken in our Journeyman channel. And, we just have a good old time. All right, so I want to do something a little different this week. I'm going to put a little promo video in between this opening and when I switch over to the charts. All right, guys, let me know how you like the promo video. It's going to be part of my new upcoming 1% Club courses that I am putting together that I'm hoping to have done here early May and out there for you guys to start taking and learning exactly how I trade these markets from step one to fully automated. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys, I'll see you on the other side of the promo clip. All right, guys, welcome back. So hopefully you like the promo clip. I'm learning a little bit more about video editing, so maybe I'll just have a new promo clip every week for the midweek review and the Sunday setups. Maybe I'll make one for each. Spruce up my YouTube channel a little bit here. Now that I actually have more than 2 people watching. All right, guys, so I've opened up to my FX books. I think it's very important that if you're listening to anyone online, if you're taking advice from anyone online, that they're willing to share with you their trading account. Now, it's completely fine if they don't have a perfect record and they're not the best trader in the world, but they are the most honest person. And, I've always tried to be as honest and transparent as I can be in everything that I've done. And I want to show you guys that I'm going to put this link in my YouTube notes that Matt's so graciously helping me with because I'm super busy right now. I'm going to put this in there. So if you find me on YouTube and you're watching this, this link will be in the notes and it will automatically update. But this is the actual real account that I started 2 weeks ago. So it doesn't have a lot of data for my brand new rethought of Journeyman channel that we're taking these trades in this video on. So if you're catching this video and you want to be a part of this team and you want to copy my discretionary trades manually each week, where we shoot for at least 1.5% gains each week. As you can see, in 2 weeks, we're already at almost 10%. So we've been pretty aggressive. I feel pretty good right now because we're flat. We don't have any trades in the market, and we're already up 10% in 2 weeks. So we're off to a good start. It won't be this easy, and it won't be this great all the time, but so far so good. So if you want to be a part of the team, I put training in there. I do a live Ask Me Anything every Thursday. So if you jump in there today, you're gonna get in there. You can ask questions, and you get invited to a private Facebook group where you can ask me anything. And we just, we're just a big family in there. So enough about it. Jump on over there. Let's get to the charts. All right. So Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So this was one of our trades of the week. You can see I actually have the trade on my paper trading account. I'm learning how to trade from TradingView. It's a lot different. And you can see we entered this trade and we got into some good profit, and we hit this support right here on the hourly. And it happened to be the pivot, and then now we're racing. So we came all the way back up against us, guys. And this is a really great lesson in trading where, you know, take your profits or get ready to go on quite a ride. So, you know, I didn't put a stop loss on this trade, just so you guys know. But I still think we have a good chance of this pair coming back down to S2. And I know that means Canadian dollar is going to get stronger. But I might close this when we get to the pivot, this predominant support that I'm seeing here, which looks like might hit while we're doing this video. But, you know, it's a good trade. And this is a trade I put out in my free Telegram channel. So if you want to get access to the free Telegram channel, run on over to allenfx.com, guys. Fill out the form. I don't send a bunch of crap emails. And you'll get my newsletter every week that Matt's helping me with. And, you know, we're just really trying to get more content, more information out there for you guys. All right. Never going to get done if I keep blabbing. All right. Australian dollar, Swiss franc, kind of in this range, right? We're kind of in this this little mini range. I don't need to put it in there. Sorry, guys. But I'm waiting for price to shoot up, get oversold or overbought, and then we will hammer down. Oh, man, my charts are all messed up from recording. I don't have my relative strength index down here. There you go. All right. Australian dollar, JPY. So here's another trade. Worked out perfectly. You can see where we hit the pivot. Now, you guys, if you go back in my YouTube channel, you'll see I put a very, very simple strategy. I didn't go in full depth of how I trade it, but the keys are there. If you go down to an hourly chart midweek, maybe start around Tuesday, start targeting pairs that are making their run towards S2 or R2, and then just trade back to the pivot. Here's a perfect example where you can see price hit S2. It happens to be right on a trend line, so a double whammy. And then, look, it went right to its pivot. This was a trade I called out yesterday, actually. And it worked out magically. We didn't get into it perfect on S2, but we got into it here. So, you know, there's a perfect example of what I'm looking for. So if you're trying to pick my brain. All right, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So look at, we're almost at a double top scenario, guys. So here's how I kind of confirm it's going to be a double top. If I come on over here to this Fibonacci, this swing low to swing high, if price only retraced into this region, I look for a double top. It's no secret. That's how I trade. You may think I'm crazy. You may think I'm, you know, whoa, but it works, guys. So I'm looking for a short on this pair, and I'm looking to do it quick. So alert, I'm going to try to wait for that perfect stretch up to that top. So 06165. 06165. There we go, guys. So I'm gonna be disciplined here. I'm not gonna jump in too early. I'm gonna let this thing happen. If it's not a double top and it just continues all the way up to R2, I'm probably going to trade without a stop, and then I'm going to have a little bit of a project later, but that's fine. We know, we've been there, we've done that, and it's happened before. Okay, guys, this one, we're kind of in a channel, and, you know, back to the R2 S2 strategy. When you're in this tight of a channel, you know, stay away from that strategy. I just will channel trade until I see a big breakout. Now, guys, if you want to learn, here goes another pitch. If you want to learn everything, I'm so excited about these classes that I'm putting together. I finally have the apprentice course pretty much wrapped up today. It won't be online for sale till May because I got to scrub through it. But then I'm gonna get the journeyman course built next week and scrub through, and then I'll start on the masterclass content, and I'll hopefully have all these ready and out there first part of May, so that I can just focus on trading and teaching, not video editing. So let's run through CAD Swiss franc. So I've loved this pair for so long in between these levels, and we actually hit some sell trades last week. The Canadian dollar is just hurting right now, so that's kind of, you know, I'm already up 6% on the week, so you know I'm not taking anything too risky. But you can see price hit S2. It's probably going to go to its pivot, guys. So if you want a quick buy trade, you know, let's just measure that from where we're sitting right now to there. It's 46 pips. So, you know, it's not a bad way to catch some pips. I think it's a pretty safe trade right now. I don't know what happened to my bearish zone channel, but there we go. My charts are all messed up, guys. Like I said, I've been messing around doing these training courses with my watch list. And all right, guys, so this is a perfect, we had a trend trade in this channel, and we broke that, and then we shot down, hit S2, and now we're retesting this trend line. So if you're a trend line guy, I tend to respect these about 50% of what I respect horizontal lines. So I'm looking, you know, it shot up, it tested it. Looks like it's respecting it, guys. So I like this short. I like CAD JPY short for right where we're at. And this S2 is a perfect take profit if you want to end this trade by the end of the week, or possibly, you know, today. It's not a bad play. If you're going to set a stop loss, you could go all the way up here, or you could be super tight with it if you're looking for that move right there. Just go right above that trend line. All right. Swiss franc JPY. All right, we have our alert down here. We didn't quite get there. You can see where the S2 ended up right above it, and price is almost back to its pivot. Like, I can't stress to you guys enough how if you open up your hourly chart and you have these pivots on with the settings, I have the Fibonacci and 30 bars back. If you open it up Tuesday night-ish, midday Tuesday, and you spot price running towards this S2, and you put a pending, because let's just say you're in America and you're sleeping during the London session, put a pending order on these S2s with the take profit of these pivots, and you're going to see you have about an 85% chance of it working out. The scary part is you got to get in your mind of setting that and just letting it happen, which we all know. Okay, Euro AUD. So this thing's been just bouncing on this bottom. Now we have a really tight R2 S2 pivot. Not a lot of action on this. I mean, the Euro's struggling to get some wind, and AUD struggling. So this pair's just kind of really sluggish. I'm glad I didn't get into this trade and just be riding it out. But it looks like we're starting to see a resistance here and a support here. Price is getting trapped in there, so I'm going to wait for a breakout before I get too crazy on this pair. You can see we have our bullish zone down here and our alert right above this S2. Price never got to S2, but it shot up to its pivot. So because the structure's bearish, I think we probably will get there. And I don't know if I'm a buyer there anymore, but I think I like this pair short from where you're at, where it's sitting. But this is a pretty strong support dating way back in time, maybe. Let's go back to our big chart. Where'd you go, price? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I mean, we're in we're in no man's land. So I don't know how much I respect that support. I think I kind of like that. This thing's way over there. Now I'm getting all crazy, guys. But I like that. I like that trade right now. I'm just going to put it in there so I can feel good about myself later when I was like, look what I called out. I was right, man. There we go. So we get in there. We put the stop a little above that pivot. And I bet you price gets down to our alert. So Euro British Pound, I'm a little frustrated on this one because I got into a buy trade last week and I got stuck in this bogged out BS. And because I had so many good trades this week and we're up over 6% and that one was just hovering around, really small loss, like $4. I just decided to get it out of my portfolio and get flat. And then this move happens. So you can see price shot up past its R2. Now it's retested R2. So this is a long all day long. I actually might get in this trade right after I get done filming. Just, really small position size, add some pips, keep the juices flowing for the week. But I like this long. British pound's taking some weakness this week. Here we go. We didn't quite hit S2, but it's almost back to its pivot. Euro NZD. Got a good support down here to where if we get a play back down here, you can see on our Sunday, bam. So if you guys are just watching this now, jump on the Sunday setups, and I put these prediction arrows and, go back through them and put them on your own charts and, start taking some of those trades, or just jump into my Journeyman channel and see when I take the trade and put it in. Okay, Euro US dollar. I've been staying away from this pair, because you can clearly see we've got, a wedge scenario. And whenever I see this pattern, guys, something violent is about to happen. We're going to get a violent shoot up or a violent shoot down. And I really don't want to be caught trying to trade these two levels in that mess. Look at all this fundamentals coming out. We got quite a bit. And, with how volatile things are right now, I'm going to wait for the breakout and trade that direction. Euro, Canadian dollar, we're starting to see this former support become resistance. Price shot up to R2, and now it's on its way back to its pivot. So where Sunday we predicted here, I think a really safe trade for this week. EURGBP back down to its pivot. British pound AUD. So you can see this is one of the trades we put on, and we went through a little, I don't have a stop loss on there. So we went through a little bit of drawdown. We probably got in a little too early on this support. Then it hit S2. Now I would expect it to come up to its pivot, even though now it's coming back down bearish. But, I'm going to see what it does at S2 before I get too crazy. And maybe it just needs a little bit more time to get to the pivot. All right. British pound CAD. All right. Another trade. This was a pending order. You can see price did not get up to our R2, so this trade wasn't taken. Bummer. Just didn't get that big of a push up there, so it never happened. British pound, Swiss franc. You can see we were waiting for price to hit our alert. It hovered right here. We never got that shot up, so we stayed out of this trade. But you can see this big bearish move, almost retesting S2, and then now it's going to make its if we go short from right there, you put a fairly tight stop loss, we might get some good downside on that one. It's not a bad trade. I'm going to turn that one red. British pound JPY. All right, so I did a call out on this one yesterday. Looks like we got to the halfway point, the 0.5, and then it's going bearish. I liked it to get all the way up to the 618. It didn't get there, but we're sitting right where these hourly candles support is right now. So I don't know if jumping into a sell trade's best time right now, but I would like to see. I think we might get another bullish run up to the 618, and then that would be where I will take a sell or start looking for a sell trade. British pound NZD. Didn't quite get the S2, but it's hovering by its pivot. I would predict we might double top on that pivot, and then you'll see that downside. British pound US dollar. Blew through S2s, retesting S2 now. So looks like the British pound is just going down. There we go. Maybe I'll make a song. Now I'm getting stupid. All right, NZDCAD. Well, I could see a little bit of a trend line going on here. So maybe you get a little bit of upside from here. But I like this resistance level. So I want to be a buyer on that. But I'll be a seller if we retest this resistance and it looks promising. NZDCHF, kind of the same thing. You can see we predicted this. We missed the trade. Bummer. And then we got that downside. I think you're going to for sure get to S2. So if you guys are looking for quick intraday moves, you know, that is 51 pips. So not a bad trade. NZDJPY. So you can see we drew this trend line. This was a great call out on Sunday. Price came down. We retested. We actually entered right there. And then it went a little bit against us. And I took some heat online like, yeah, dude, great call out, but right before the oil thing. And it went, it went up a little bit against us. But then eventually went where it had to go, and we made good money on it. Part of that 6% I made this week. I love the haters. I love the haters, especially when I post an idea on TradingView that someone's already taken a buy trade when I'm posting a sell, and they do everything they can to talk me out of it and tell me that they're right. And, at the end of the day, guys, I don't care. I just care about helping. We're kind of in no man's land. USD Canadian dollar. All right. Look at this mess. So I was looking for right where we're at right now, guys. Swing low to swing high. We're flirting with our little green box, but I think we're a buy right now. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on our docket here. I don't know why I said docket, but whatever, sounds cool. And you could put a pretty tight stop loss. The 618 is down there. I think we're gonna get some upside on this. You might want to wait. This little stretch right here would have been a perfect entry. We may get a little bit further down. So this would be a good bounce. So we'll just have to see. Been hovering on the pivot. I don't really see anything with this pair too exciting. Japanese USJPY, same thing, man. I took a short trade last night on this, and I got out right about here and took about $5 worth of profit. Nothing big, but it's just not moving. I was hoping in the Asian session I got a little more action out of it, but just not moving. All right, guys, that's it for the Wednesday midweek review. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe here on YouTube. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you're just getting involved in trading because you've been sitting at home with this COVID mess, go on over to allenfx.com, fill out the form. You're going to get emails with links to my free channel where you can start trading. I have another YouTube video somewhere in here, how to open a demo account on your phone in seconds. And then you're going to get information about these upcoming classes. And like I said, I'm designing these to take someone who's just heard of Forex or found this YouTube channel today and get them ready to be making 1% a week or more within 6 weeks. And, that's no BS. I'm going to be there with you every step of the way. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to have the consistent gains I've had for over 7 years now, guys. Like I said, I'm going to put the links to my FX books in this channel so you guys could keep up and watch along all the way through it. All right, guys, have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you on the other side.